Yes, don't forget doggydiamondsnofilter.com is the website where you can buy the merch, where you can follow all social media. Also, you can hear the podcast, the audio version directly on the website, or you can go to your favorite podcast format platform of choice right on doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Also, you can catch the videos from Doggie Diamonds TV as well as the Interlude TV right on doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Also, for only $100, I could promote your content on Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, threads, and doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's go. I love those chords. I miss it sometimes. I miss it. Where's my watch? I ain't got no drink, nothing. Where is my... I ain't got my watch on. I don't have my I don't have my water. I'm just all the way twisted. Hopefully everybody's feeling good. It's Sunday night. I know. People might be doing something else or getting ready for work or whatever the case may be. But I felt like going live tonight. So I did. On this channel. Okay? Gotta spread the love. Where we at? As you come and hit the like button is very, very essential. Shout out to everybody in the room. We got Coach in the room, Johnny Skinner, T-Man, Nate Jackson, Underground West, Mega Bills, Lioness Queen, Henry Blanco, what's good? Big Mars in the building. A lot of people is here. So let's go. All right. Stop. What's up, everybody? I am Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. So a lot of people sometimes, they get it misconstrued that this channel doesn't exist anymore. I used to see some of the stuff people say to me, that's why YouTube took your channel down. They did? So what is this? I just got to say this real quick before I start, right? What's funny about people, right? In this social media thing, some people might say that I'm sensitive, right? Or I'm quick to snap. Whatever you think, but they never factored in that when you sit in the seat that I sit in and others sit in, you're constantly under attack all day. Not because your hip hop take, not because whatever it is. People be mad at you because they want to be in your position. They want to be in your position, not sit here and do this. They just want to be known. Some of them have music. They be having Instagram pages with like 3 likes. They don't even know 10 people. So when they look at you and people might show you love or you might be doing something, they'll be like, why y'all like him? And most parts, it starts out of they'll hit me up in the DM, be like, what's up, legend? And I got this and I got this. And I be like, cool. And then when they don't get the response they want, they're so mad at you. It's almost like you see a dude try to talk to a female, and when she don't answer, he be like, "You ugly anyway, bitch." That's what some of us get from men too. They just be mad, and it's like, fam, work harder. How could you follow me on social media and talk shit? Why are you following me? Then I don't know you. So it just be happening, and whatever. It just happens every day, all day, and it's just like, God. That's why I always look and be like, another struggle rapper angry. Don't get mad. I do promo for only $100. I could promote your shit. $100. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? So yeah, I just had to get that out real quick because every day somebody mad at me. And I'd be like, I don't owe none of y'all niggas shit. Fuck you so angry for? What you so mad for? You this, they be saying, get a job. You need to get a job. Me? Need to get a job? Why? I work for myself. I make a significant amount of money yearly, monthly, quarterly. Why would I go get a job and go into the system that I stand out of? I just had to get that out real quick. You can see I'm calm and mild. That pic is crazy, right? See, look, man, I worked on that artwork. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't playing with that artwork. I was like, nah, I need some crazy, crazy artwork for this right there. I need something that looks very, very spooky, something that just resonates with you know what I'm saying, the mood, unfortunate, somber mood that is going on. I don't want to respect to all parties involved, respect and love to the Mims family, respect and love to Young Dolph family and everybody in Memphis that might be going through it right now, because this incident did happen at a place of mourning. So people were already mourning, and then it just so tragic what happens in these situations, which I want to cover and get into tonight. Hold on one second, because I'm trying to do something. Hold on. Yeah, so if you didn't see the artwork for this show, this is the if you didn't see the thumbnail, this is it right here. I was really trying to find something that was that captured the mood. So this is what I came up with. It's a lot that goes into what I do, love it or hate it. But I really take my time and I really, really work on stuff. I refuse to have people give me an hour of their day or a donation or anything, and I didn't put my best foot forward. So I work really, really hard on trying to bring you the best presentation I can, as well as the best artwork, and throw it out and fun. So again, some people don't care, but I'm telling you, I really, really, I don't half step with nothing. I don't be like, oh, they're gonna like me, they're gonna fuck with me. I really, really um I work hard on what I do. I take it serious. So they'll say get a job, but I'm the one sitting here doing research and all this shit. But they don't tell none of the Caucasians platforms to get a job. They just look at them as bosses. They just tell us black content creators we need a job and you this and you're that. Only because we don't fuck with them. I bet you if I was to offer any of them a free interview or posted they shit, I would still be a legend and I would still be all this shit. So it's very, very weird. So I wanted to go through this with y'all really quick. So if anybody's not familiar on what is going on, I want to bring you familiar, rather bring you up to speed on what exactly happened and what is happening. So I'm gonna read something to you really quick. Let me take these shades off, because if we try to read with these shades on, hooked on phonics is gonna need to work for me. So I'm gonna take these shades off. Um, so this is coming from Memphis. Memphis rapper Yo Gotti's brother, Anthony Big Juk Mims, was killed in a shooting Saturday. Memphis Police Department confirmed Sunday. According to the MPD Facebook post, an officer was in the area of the 63rd 85 Winchester Road around 4:15 p.m. Saturday when he heard multiple shots. The officer went to the location and found two victims with multiple gunshot wounds, both of whom were transported to the hospital. Mims, 47, was identified as the victim and was pronounced deceased at the hospital. The second male victim was in stable condition Sunday, police said. During a press conference Saturday evening, Deputy Chief Paul Wright said police were analyzing video but did not have a suspect identified at the time. He said it was not also clear if there were multiple shooters. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect, Wright said. He said the two men who were shot had been attending a repast following a funeral service. On Sunday, police said a witness on the scene said suspects in a white SUV were responsible for the shooting. The vehicle is a white Ford Explorer with black wheels and dark tinted windows. The images of it were captured on surveillance video. No arrests have been made, and the investigation is ongoing. And we ain't getting into all of that. And this is just several CMG artists, uh, 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 giving their condolences. Um, you know, yeah, unfortunate situation that happens, and that's what I really wanted to talk to y'all about tonight. How these situations happens, why these situations happen. What's happening right now, as I see on social media, many people are leaving the Dolphins all over Angela Simmons' page, um, and Yo Gotti's page. Um, People really feel like this is in connection to what happened to Young Dolph. I can't say it is. I can't say it. I don't know. I'm not from Memphis. But I will say this. Many times when people pass away, um, people cry and people mourn. Young Dolph was assaulted via gunshots, and he succumbed to his wound, but he was shot at a lot of times in the past. Um, Eventually they took his life. I don't know who had anything to do with it, but they suspect that it has something to do with Gotti and them shit. I don't know, right? But when these situations happen, you have overzealous fans, you have people that love Dolph. So even if they didn't have anything to do with it, um, people want retribution. People want payback. And when you walking around the town, you never know when it's gonna come, right? When it's up, especially when blood was shed and somebody's deceased, right? The internet is undefeated. The internet does the greatest investigations, and the internet will carry something, even if it's not the truth, because this is the internet. This is just what we deal with, right? So even if they didn't have anything to do with it, the feeling and the sentiment on the people, the internet would be, this is payback. Even if you didn't have anything to do with it, this is payback for what happened to Dolph. Dolph was a young man as well who passed away, who lost his life to stupid ass senseless violence that's happening all around the United States, all around different communities in the United States. And it's dumb and it's stupid. And especially when it's over rap, especially when it's over territory, especially when it's happening and nobody wins. Everybody cries. So Young Dolph family cries, mourns him, and then now Yo Gotti has to cry for the loss of his brother. Um, what's happening is when you from a city and a town, you can't live there. You just can't. You have to move. And if you that arrogant enough to stay in the state, in the city that you're from, knowing that people are angry at you or could possibly be angry at you, that's a bad that's a lack of judgment right there. Not only that, when you are from the streets and you in the streets, or you were in the streets, we never know what ghost of the streets is gonna come back and haunt you. It could be somebody, because when you a professed, street guy, that's why this whole street dude shit is dumb. Because when you a professed street guy, when you a professed a former coke dealer, drug dealer, you might be in situations where individuals feel like you gypped them 20 years ago. They owe you. You might have slept with a female. It might be all types of shit that took place. And when a person want to get back at you and take your life, there's no statute of limitation on that, right? There is no statute of limitation on, you took $1,000 from me in 1997 and I feel slighted. I've been DMing you, I've been hitting you, and you been ignoring me. You know what? So today I feel like you need to lose your life to show I ain't nobody to play with. Now, I'm a guy like others, like some of you, as a person who's threatened every day of violence on the internet. I don't ever know who's gonna be serious and carry out some dumb shit behind a post, behind a hip hop take, or maybe it's a tweet, or maybe that girl like me, or maybe I might have slighted them. I didn't listen to their music. This is just where we at as a culture. When people feel slighted, most people want to kill over embarrassment. The worst thing you can do right now via ego is embarrass somebody. When people are embarrassed, they want to get back. So when Young Dolph dies, to me, honestly, and this is my honest opinion, and this is how I probably would handle it. Yo Gotti, I don't know if he did. So if he did, please correct me. I would have made a statement and I would have said I didn't have nothing to do with him. The loss of his life is dumb. But when you sit there and you don't say anything and you act like you know it's messed up, then people already blaming you. The best thing you do in these situations is say, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Rest in peace to that man. Do something, because you have people. So that's why you're getting the Dolphins everywhere. That's why Angela Simmons, who's a square chick, who don't got nothing to do with nothing, she come from a family of squares, are straight up and down getting them Dolphins. Now, you are somebody who dates the daughter of a hip hop mogul, right? She could have been there with you. I don't know if she was there. She could have been there with you. What if Angela Simmons, God forbid, got hit? Think how crazy this street shit is. Think how crazy. Okay, One Shot at 420 Music said he never said a word until today. See? Because when it's up, you gotta find a way to tame the people and calm them down, because the people are riled up. And when Dolph got killed after so many assassination attempts, people were really hurt, and it affected a lot of people. So Red Star said Angela Simmons was dead. See how deep that shit is? And when it's up with you, and when it's up with you don't know who gonna get hurt with you. So if your life is in danger, then everybody who you with life is in danger. The days of the celebrity couples and all that shit, nobody cares about that. Your mother could be there, your kids could be there. People could give you a pass, but they don't have to. Unfortunately, they don't have to. And it's dumb nigga street shit that has been taking place for so long. Everybody has an ego. Everybody's trying to prove I ain't no joke. I ain't this. I ain't that. I ain't play with. People are passing away now. People passing away. And for what? When we go back to the foundation of some of this shit, it's so stupid. Now, I'm against senseless violence. Some violence is necessary. Let's not get it twisted. I do not want you to think I'm Gandhi. Don't want you to think I turn the other cheek person. Some shit is warranted, right? When you're defending yourself or your family, it is warranted. But people are passing away, and the internet responds with emojis, taunting, and all that shit. And it gets very, very dangerous. I don't consider myself to be a public figure, but to some I am. To many people, I am recognized when I walk around. And I didn't do this shit to be recognized. I didn't do this shit to be popular. But I also don't do this shit for some overzealous individual to be mad over some internet shit. I remember it was funny story really quick. It was a guy. I remember back in 2017, I believe, or 16. I had a back and forth with Umar, right? Um, and I seen a guy on the street. He was like, "Yo, what's up, man? I love your shit. But yo, man, I don't like what you did to my man Umar." And I told him straight up, listen, you want to fight for him? He was like, nah. I said, so don't tell me what you like or you don't like, because I don't know what type of time you want. Me and him had internet banter, but don't be coming to me in the street of somebody you don't know and you don't know me telling me what you don't like. Fuck that got to do with anything. So he was like, nah, it ain't nothing like that. I said, yeah, but I'm not playing. I ain't playing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So don't come to me talking about what you don't like. Shit, people who don't like shit, they hurt people for shit they don't like. Say that shit on the internet. But I'm just saying all this to say, CMG has a lot of artists. You got Glorilla, you got Moneybag Yo, you got a lot of people now that have to move smooth now, because somebody at the top of the food chain unfortunately was murdered. This is the closest you could get to Gotti. Sadly, street shit is we don't want to get Gotti. Street shit will be, we're not gonna get Gotti. We're gonna get somebody close to him and have him mourn and suffer forever. You know what that shit is like when something could be meant for you, something, and somebody else get it, and then you gotta live with the fact that they got it. And again, when these guys are street guys and we come from the street, we never know who feels slighted. And sadly, when we go into corporate America and we start getting these checks and I'm a million, we have a fascination with still trying to prove that we are niggas. We are street niggas. How could you be a street nigga with a tax ID, EIN, you pay taxes, what is the fascination with still trying to prove that you that when you're legitimate? You do legitimate shit to get out of the street. There's nothing refreshing than getting out of the streets. Bro, you made it. You made it. That's it. You're able to pay your bills, pay others' bills, you employing people. We the only people that's like, we still out here. We still out here. This is my city. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Listen, man. John Lennon thought that. John Lennon was a white man who got smoked by a fan. Selena got shot by somebody that was very, very close to them. Do you know how many celebrities were killed by fans, killed by somebody close to them? What make these dudes think because they street guys, nothing can happen to them? Anything can happen to any of us at any given time. But we keep this mentality of nigga, 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 kill, 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 can't nothing happen. And think how deep that shit is to be mourning somebody and get killed. Now, the deeper thing is you at a repass. Motherfuckers knew you was gonna be there. All it takes is for one person there to say, yo, they here. You obviously is somebody you knew because you there, your brother's there, your girl is there, and your mother is there. They could have had a round robin. So all of this, we was in the street, this, that, and the third. Yo, man, you made it. You made it. You know, you made it. Please, when you make it, make it. Stay out of the shit that you know what it, because instinctually, you not there no more, right? Think about it. Your instincts, you made it, but some of these guys still think they made it. And if they made it, how do you think about this? How do you wait till you get rich to get killed when you was in the street and survived all that shit? Just really think about that. So honestly, it's not in you no more. You got caught, unfortunately, we could get caught lacking because we don't think the street no more. We don't worry about police because we legitimate. We don't really worry about ops because we don't sell drugs. We don't do shit no more. But then you still have the ghost of all that shit on your back. The ghost of Young Dolph, the ghost of the street dudes, the ghost of dudes you slighted, the ghost, all that shit is still there. It does not go away. We still have to atone for some of the shit we did in the street. And when you leave the street, when you out of the street and you legitimate, yo, do what you got to do to atone for some of the harm you might have caused the community, right? But when you still there on some, we run the streets, we got this, we got that. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. Streets ain't kind to nobody. The same street you love, the same street you rep, the same street that you'll plant a flag in will be the same street your blood will be right on the ground. And you tell me one situation where that didn't happen. You tell me one situation where a dude got out of the streets alive that he kept going back to. Even my own hood, I'd be like, yo, I don't know, shit, I could go to my hood, but for what? I don't do hood shit. Now I go there sometimes to see people and all that, but just hanging outside on the corner, I got better shit to do. I got better shit to do. That's in my youth. I didn't know any better. But now, what am I doing there? So if I get caught slipping, get caught lacking, get locked up in a sting, a Rico and all of that, remember, I went to that. That didn't come to me. I went to it. So if you're not passing through, if you're not on some, yo, this, that, and the third, yo, y'all stay safe and all that, maybe give a couple of dollars out, make sure everybody's straight or whatever, you have no reason standing on the block. And like Bobby Bo said, one of the main things that dudes do, they be in places and put they damn you put your location on. How many people died from their location on? How many people died eating somewhere and that was your last meal and you didn't even know it? The streets don't give nothing. It only takes. The streets don't give us nothing. It only takes us. It takes our loved ones. It takes our family, whether it's due to incarceration or death. Or see, and then the other thing that we never factor in, right? It's a lot of people in the chair. It's a lot of our loved ones, homies, friends in wheelchairs. That is you alive, but goodness gracious, I couldn't imagine being in a chair. Seriously, I could not imagine being in a chair. But see, if you know the streets, you come from that, right? You came from the dirt, the grime, the filth, the grimy. You come from that. I'm not trying to return to that shit. I'm not trying to be around it. I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody. Listen, I ain't got nothing to prove. Yup, you a gangster. Yup, you could go. You that's all you. You can have it. It's all for you. I'm okay. You can have that. You can prove you not. I ain't tough. I ain't nothing. Nope. I ain't nothing. But you know what I am? I'm smart and I'm alive. Because it's kind of crazy when you go out in the street to prove you're a street person and get boomed. Now, all boomings are just what's the word I'm looking for? Superficial wounds. Some boomings, that's it. So we have the internet. And I want to say this to y'all. This is very, very important. I know this ain't going to really resonate with nobody because people don't understand the magnitude and the power that y'all have. And I want to tell y'all the power that y'all have being a part of the internet community, and your group think as well as what y'all can do as a unit, right? Um, you see things take place. That's why when some of us content creators say hit the like button, you have the ability to make this video go viral. And you as the individual don't think you have the power, but you as the collective have the power. So if everybody hits the like button, the probability of this going viral is going to be there because it's going to send more notifications out, right? It's going to be recommended, right? Also, when you say, yo, man, I want to see you win, you deserve this, you deserve that. These are the way that you do that. When you see myself as an independent dude, I'm not under nobody. I can say what I want, do what I want. You should say, you know what? This nigga never sold his soul. He never did no weird shit. He never did no funny shit. We know that he's independently funding. So if you have a way to support because like I showed on my other channel, I bought this to do podcasts and I bought this to do shows. This is called a roadcaster. This is what I hook the microphone in, sound better. Everything is going to be, you think I sound good now, I'm about to sound better. I paid $700 for this. You know what I'm saying? So I never want you to think that if you help me or support me, I'm taking your money and doing other with it. I'm going to buy jewelry or just superficial shit. I always put it back in the craft. That's why, bar none, I have the best looking stream on the internet because I take everything I get and I put it back into the stream for y'all. Seriously. So I want to have the best look possible, not having these $1 million companies help me, because once they get in and they start helping me, then they get to tell me what to do. We're under nobody. We uncompromised. So what I'm saying too as well is that y'all have the power, because sometimes I want to I want y'all to express yourself, right? I want y'all to express yourself. But be careful with how you express yourself, because sometimes you incite shit, right? So we have situations where when you leave emojis on people's page and you say certain shit, people always feel like they have to save face, right? So a lot of shit that I might ignore, that other people might ignore too as well. You have people who come in their comments all day and say, this person said this about you. This, and my thing is, when you carry this information to people, what do you want them to do? Right? So you have people who will say, "Oh, y'all too old for this. Y'all need to stop." But what about the people who's carrying the information that this person said this or people said that? What about shout out to Star. That's the big homie. So if you feel like Star got the best looking stream, I'm okay with that. Star is the big homie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Star. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the Star network, Star Report. I'm okay with that. You said anybody else, I would have been offended. But being that he's the big homie, it's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? But when you use your platform, because y'all all got a platform, right? Y'all all could be spreading stuff. Y'all all could be showing stuff. But when you take your platform and you want to go to people's pages and troll them per se, what do you want to happen? See, these deaths come from shit that transferred on the internet. In the streets, dudes don't really see each other. I'm telling you, I never bumped into none of these dudes in the street. All these big mouth dudes, I never bumped into none of them. Don't even see them. I only see them on the internet. And sometimes when people want to have a conflict with me, the first thing I do is I just block them. I don't want to see them talking about me. I don't want to hear nothing negative. I don't even want to be triggered by them. 2023, my thing was to know to detach from everything that was negative. I didn't bring none of that with me in 2024. That's why I don't even talk about dudes anymore. I don't even acknowledge anybody that I detach from, right? But what people will do to me is come to me every day in my comments, in my DMs, telling me about another man and how another man feels about me. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I don't care. Why is it important to you that I care? Why is it important to you that I care? What do you want me to do? And then I started realizing y'all on the internet seriously have the power to end a lot of shit. But for some reason on the internet, and I'm not blaming y'all because we take blame in it too, right? But the internet has become the antagonist for a lot of shit. A lot of shit has been carried on via the internet. People, remember, you have people, not y'all, but you have people who wake up every day to cause havoc. They eat, sleep, shit. They go through site to site, through page to page, straight up and down, being the antagonizer. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a problem because we feel like, and it's ego. I'm gonna be real with you, it's ego. So when the ego, when somebody comes in and say this person, this, that, and the third, my normal reaction is fuck them. Always. That's just, I don't know. I need to work on that, right? So, but it's like, why do you keep bringing up people's name to me? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? I don't care about these people. Certain people have no being in my, they just don't have nothing in my life. If you don't see me with somebody anymore, why do you keep asking about them when I've explained it the best way I could explain it? But people will come every day and it's like, what do you want from me? What do you want? If Dolph didn't get killed and got shot up, remember academics saying, these niggas need to spin the block. That's a nigga who never gonna spin no block. You can't incite people to spin the block and you a cop caller? And that ain't no slight to him, but this is what the internet became. The internet became, well, I would do this. You scared of this person. Like, yo, ain't nobody scared of nobody. I'm Brooklyn dude. I never been smacked. I never been robbed. None of that shit. And that has nothing to do with my toughness or anything. But I always walked around with such respect for people and I commanded from people that I'm good. But for some reason, you have people on the internet who seem to think that I'm a person you're gonna walk up on and do anything. When has that happened? So now in 2023, 2024, I'm going to start getting smacked? It doesn't happen like that. So when you see people saying shit about people, stop going in their DM and said this person. Stop sending people videos of people dissing them and all that shit. Because what do you want them to do? People are going to die. I'm telling you, people are going to die. And the problem that I have as a person is I got people who love me too. So when people talk shit about me, it be dudes that be like, and I gotta stop, dude. You know how hard it is to stop knuckleheads from crashing when all they do is crash? But then now I have to be responsible. Now I gotta have blood on my hands. I gotta feel like I gotta have lawyer money. And then if anybody caught me on the phone, then I'm in some shit that I had nothing to do with. You understand what I'm saying? Bobby Bo, you right and exact. I'm not outside. I'm outside. When I'm outside, I'm going to Target. I'm going to Micro Center. I'm handling my business. That's all that matters. All this nigga shit, I don't know nothing about it. I don't care about that. I did that. I graduated from that. And you know what? I made it. You made it. Yo, y'all made it. Do you not understand how you made it, how you got, and you still here? You alive with me right now. You're gonna sleep tonight. You're gonna have some of the best sleep. You're gonna get up tomorrow, make you a good breakfast. You made it. Stop thinking you're missing something, because only thing you're missing is death. And ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no coming back from that. You made it. You here. Some of you have come from some of the harshest conditions, and look where you at today. Some of you have some of you have uh, overcome all types of abuses, whether it was mentally, physically, sexually, psychologically. That's also mental. And you look where you at today. Some of you have some good jobs. You have beautiful children, beautiful homes, beautiful cars. You made it. You good. What is this nigga shit that y'all obsessed with? I'm telling you, it's nothing there. I'm telling you. And if you're not gonna go on the front line and be one of the one who put in work, why are you inciting other people to put in work that you don't put in, that you won't put in? Right now, everybody that can hear my voice has somebody that we should absolutely go kill right now for some shit they did to us. But you know what we say? It's not worth it, because what's worth it is my life, my family, and getting ahead in the world. I'm going to let the universe. But we get on the internet and say, if that was me, oh, you ain't say nothing. What's wrong with you? Are you scared of such and such? Oh, go shoot the fade with this. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And that's why, unfortunately, so many people get killed, because the black man, the biggest thing on the black man is never his pocket, never his car, never his house, never his genitalia, it's his ego. The black man ego is out of control, because that's all we got. We've been emasculated. We've been shitted on. Some of our women shit on us. The police shit on us. The Asian shit on us. The Indian shit on us. The African shit on us. Everybody shit on us. And all we got is ego. So we protect that at all costs. And we willing to shoot, kill, and stab for our ego. So leave people the fuck alone. If you see somebody ignoring something, don't hit them and say, yo, such and such was talking about you. I done heard all types of shit. I'm Illuminati. I'm like, yo, listen, why y'all listening to somebody who has never been right in anything they say? Or this person or that dude. I be ignore. Yo, I'm telling you, I ignore these dudes. But sometimes people do say, yo, listen, shit getting out of hand. And I be like, no. You understand what I'm saying? Sunshades, I appreciate you for cash apping me. I'd be like, no, 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 no. We went past that. We trying to build an empire. This is a fucking legacy thing. Doggie Diamonds is a legacy. This is a legacy. This ain't my story. Don't end in a casket. My story don't end in prison. My story don't end for giving orders for dumb niggas who somebody gonna kill them anyway, because that's what their vibe is, and that's what they calling for. That's not how my story ends. My story don't end of me going out there getting killed. That's not how my story ends. But look how many people's story is ending like that. Yo Gotti's story is gonna end like that via his brother every day. I'm telling you, every second of his life right now, he cannot stop thinking about his brother who got killed. Do you know what that does to you mentally? That shit fucks you up. You can't believe it. You're like, yo, this shit is surreal. My brother wasn't even killed. He passed away. My sister passed away. My aunt passed away. Sometimes I just speak to my brother like 5 times a day. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I really can't talk to my brother no more. Just randomly. It's been 2 years now, about 2.5 years. Sometimes I randomly say, yo, my brother is really not, my big brother is really not here. And then I think and I say, he was full of shit though. You know what I'm saying? I think about some of the things that he say to me and I laugh. I'll be like, yo, but I had him for a long time and he always was the best brother that he knew how to be and was my legal guardian at one point when he was 18 and I'm like 11 years old. He's 18, become my legal guardian because my father suffered from substance abuse. So his son for his father, for his brother. So that's commendable. So I'm always gonna salute that. My brother wasn't no street dude. My brother worked. He had a job. He used to get drunk, but you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't no alcoholic, he had a job, and he always was trying to show me and teach me something. And then a few years ago, he was like, yo, you know what? You was right. So I'm right about what? He said, no, everything that you wanted to do with your life, yo, you did that shit. And I used to beat you up. I used to do all types of shit, tell you to go to school. And you used to say to me, yo, I'm not going to school because I'm going to be in entertainment. I'm telling you, I'm going to make records. I'm going to own. And this is me like 12 years old telling him this shit. Yo, you going to go to school, da, da, da. And then one day he said to me, yo, you was right. He said, look what happened. Yo, you did everything you said you was going to do. So when people say shit to me, you don't really understand how it doesn't affect me because the people who should be proud of me already was. They're still here and some of them return to the essence, but they let me know, yo, listen, you did it. So nobody can strip that from me. Once the people you love validate you, I don't take validation from people that I don't love. I don't listen to people that I don't love and don't love me. Your words don't mean shit to me. But the people who love me is definitely going to say, yo, you did it your way. And people who know me know where I came from. Many of you come from that. This ain't about me. This is about you. This is about us. And if we're going to change a lot of this shit that's happening, that we seeing, stop the violence and all that, we have to change how we conduct ourselves. Yeah, it's cool. We can report stuff. Shit happened, this happened, we gonna report it. But why y'all going to people's pages and doing shit? Why you leaving the comments you leave? Why do you say the shit you say? If we talking about culture, that's one thing. Who's a dope artist? Who's not a dope artist? Who music we don't like? All that shit is a go. But when you start saying certain shit and blood gets shed, why do y'all keep perpetuating the violence? Sometimes some of us is in different states. I had to hear all last year, you be with Whack 100. I never been in a room with that man a day in my life. Never. Never been in a room. You hang with Whack. You fuck with Whack. Because we was on Clubhouse. Think of the mentality of people saying you fuck with somebody that you never been in a room with. Now, do I have a problem with them? No, because when you squash the beef, how could you squash the beef and he talked about your mother? So what you want me to do? Go kill him? What am I supposed to do? And for the record, he never spoke anything about my mother. Me thinking back, I said something about his mother and his kids. He never said nothing about mine. And I was wrong for that. So when two black men, no matter how you feel about them, when they say, yo, this shit's stupid, what are we beefing for? People mad that you squash beef. Just really think about that. People were angry that we wasn't beefing no more. You was the last hope for New York. You was one of the biggest voices, and you got cool with him. He hate New York. Shit, I hate that shit too sometimes. I don't like some of the niggas he don't like sometimes. So it's like you don't have nothing else better to do with your fucking time than to tell me who I should talk to, who I should dead. And I ain't see, this is the issue, y'all. And I'm not going to toot my own horn. I'm not going to say none of that shit, anything incriminating. But when I have beef with people, when we start talking a certain way towards one another, that shit could really possibly get crazy. That's all I'm going to say about that. Those who know. It ain't for me to prove anything, to say anything, but it could get really, really crazy. And with power comes responsibility. And so many black men are irresponsible with their power. That's why we get deaths. With power comes responsibility. If people are going to go off my anger and my word, and I say hurt, somebody gonna get hurt. Then we're here and we playing stupid on the internet like we didn't make certain calls or we don't know what happened. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Too many dudes is dying for dumb. This shit is dumb. Like when you really think about it, how could you fucking die a millionaire? And you come from nothing. Think about it. How do you die a millionaire? You got a beautiful wife, beautiful children, and you're a millionaire and somebody fucking kill you who probably got more opinions than they got money? Just really think about that. You make it from this shit. You come from eating some of the most horrendous food and you die a millionaire. You died making money, doing what you dreamed to do. And now you dead. For what? Ain't no female worth it. Nobody harmed your children. Nobody harmed your loved ones. All gossip, internet shit, keeping shit going. Then these dudes go in interviews and erroneously, they don't understand that is up. So that's why when I interview certain people, I don't ask them about certain shit because I know it's up. I know that dudes done got beat up, shot at, but now you have people in media asking, so what's up with you and such and such? That shit is up. What are they supposed to say? Like motherfuckers, some of the illest beefs happen in New York. I'm privy to all the information because I was right there with a lot. You never heard me talk about none of that shit. And I know some shit. A lot of people who you think was winning because they was able to come on the internet and act like they was winning, they was losing in the street, getting punched in their eye, black and blues, but I never would speak about it because I'm like, nah, I'm not going to add fuel to no fire. Now, if y'all want some rap beef shit, that's different. But once blood is shed, no, I'm out of that. I don't want nothing to do with that because, again, I have a certain responsibility. Rap beef, that shit is different because niggas be rapping against each other. Some of these dudes be rapping and then you see them together in all types of shit. But, when dudes squash they beef, the internet trolls them. Did you know that? When dudes squash beef, the internet trolls them. The internet wants to hold you responsible for being mature. The internet wants to get at you for you saying this ain't worth killing or dying over. That's what the fucking internet do. You know how bugged out what it was for me to see Murder Mook on my expert opinion, sitting with Math and they were talking. I know the past history, but I was like, fuck it. They put their shit aside. But then you have people in the comments, there's no way I could. Just listen, calm down. If two black men could put their differences aside, Why don't you let them live in that? That don't mean he pussy. That don't mean he pussy. That don't mean any of them waved the white flag. They actually came together and said, yo, look, it's a stalemate. I didn't win. You didn't lose. You didn't lose. I didn't win. I didn't lose. You didn't win. Let's just move forward. Niggas be in the comments. Yo, ain't no way Jeezy's supposed to do that with Jeezy ain't supposed to do no verses with Gucci, man. No, he's a sucker for doing that. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do that you wouldn't do? That you would do? You understand what I'm saying? What do you want him to do? And then at the end, they did So Icy together. We never seen them perform So Icy. The thing that made us love them was the music. They came back together for the music. In the end, they came back together and did music. They performed So Icy for the first time live. You got people in the comments. No, Jeezy shoulda, Jeezy shoulda, Jeezy shoulda. Just think about that shit. Oh, that couldn't have been me. Shit. Ain't no way he dissed my man and that my dead man. I'm like, oh God, well, what do you want him to do? Kill him? So he kills him, right? And then y'all call him stupid. He threw his life away. He had so much to live for. And let me tell you something, and I'm gonna close on this note. That internet banter, that shit goes on, is why Attack Stone is where he at. Succumbing to internet banter, succumbing to this shit that can drive you crazy. If you've been locally popular or have you been, this shit is different. When you get this type of recognition and fame, look what it's doing to certain people. Me, I've been me. Go back and go back and look at my videos 10 years ago. Have not changed. Same thing. Look what this shit is doing to certain people. It's making them go to their head. This shit is turning dudes into narcissists. Dudes are saying, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the one who. And it's like, yo, you don't even predate shit. It's motherfuckers that came before you. It's people that helped you. It's people who brought you out. But look what this shit is doing to people. Look what this shit is doing to people. This shit is fucking people mind up. This is really, really fucking people head up. To where they really starting to think that there's something that they're not in a virtual world with people they can't even touch, smell. They really think they somebody. They really think that they're somebody based on their numbers, based on how many likes they get. This shit is creating monsters. And on the internet, this shit is becoming dangerous now because it's transfer in the streets. Because if I see a dude who says some slick shit about me, he want to take pictures of me and say, look at this nigga. He ain't even looking my way. Then he run to the internet and say, yo, look, he was scared. I wasn't scared, you stupid bastard. I just didn't feel like blowing your head off today. For what? You're stupid. You a helmet. You part of the helmet gang. But then go to the internet. And then people in my comments, you saw him, why you didn't do nothing? But then I pop his top. And people in my comments or people looking, you stupid. You threw everything away. You was a legend. You did this shit and you did stupid shit. What do you want? You want me to be a killer or you want me to be passive? You want me to be aggressive or you want me to be passive? What do you want? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to choose what I feel like to do in any situation. That motherfucker ain't over here bothering me. I don't feel no imminent threat. You could walk around like a peacock over there. You come over here, I'm going to turn into a fucking mountain lion. But as long as you over there, you good. You're not bothering me. I don't feel no danger. I am not scared. But then now look. Look what this shit is doing to people. People in the comments. People, if you live a good life, live your life. Stop living for this shit. Stop living to provoke bullshit. Stop leaving comments, making people feel like they need retribution because they're succumbing to the pressure of people saying what they not or whatever the case may be. And if you was nobody then, the internet don't make you somebody. Seriously. The internet don't make you somebody. I was already somebody before the internet. I already was somebody. In my hood, in the industry, I already was somebody. That's why I came out the gate doing all the interviews. I was just calling people I know. Yo, I'm starting this new thing. Let's do an interview. This shit don't validate me. A stranger can't validate me. How can somebody with no validity validate you? Why do you succumb to what people are saying about you? People say, "Oh, YouTube took you down. You broke. You." So what am I supposed to do? Pull out a whole bunch of money for who? Am I supposed to show you my bank account for what? For what? You understand what I'm saying? Look how long I've been solid. Look how long I brought you content. If that ain't good enough for people, I don't know what to tell them. I shouldn't have to. Me, Doggie Diamonds, should not have to prove itself to nobody. I shouldn't have to. I put in too much work for people to be like, you ain't this, you ain't that. Okay, that's how you feel. Fine. Then unfollow me, unsubscribe, do whatever you feel like you got to do. But why do you come here every day to tell me you don't like me? That means you really like me. You do know that, right? If you pay attention to what you don't like and neglect what you do like, what does that mean? Because attention is attention. An analytic is an analytic. If you come here and leave a comment, even if it's hate, you still an analytic. I could say I got 700 comments. Yeah, 100 of them might have been hate, but hey, you count as part as that 700. So who's really smart and who's really stupid? So you're not hurting me. You're helping me, thinking you're hurting me, thinking you're going to fuck with my self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? How could you fuck with my self-esteem when I was confident at 300 pounds, still bagging chicks, still knocking chicks down, still getting money, still doing interviews at 300 pounds? So you think I'm going to lose a lot of weight and grow facial hair and be who I am, and you going to fuck with my self-esteem? Are you crazy? Just really think about that. You can't fuck with my self-esteem. You can't tell me nothing about myself, because if I don't think that about myself, I don't give a fuck what you say. You could call me light-skinned. If I don't think I'm light-skinned because I'm really manic that day, I don't have to listen to you. I hit block. And then people be like, yo, why you block everybody? Why you emotional? Because they won't leave me the fuck alone. So I'm supposed to come on the internet and have people harass me every day. But when I hit block, he's emotional. He's always having outbursts. Leave me alone then. I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to be verbally abused. I don't have to have people leaving me negative comments. I don't have to deal with that shit. You know, it's a block button. And they be like, yo, you such and such. Oh, really? But I could show you again. If I didn't know I was supposed to buy stuff and show you everything. I didn't know I was supposed to brag. Bragging is for insecure niggas. I don't have to brag about nothing. I get what I get. I do what I do. Only reason why I'm showing you this, because this is a part of the product. This is a part of building a brand. This is a part of me wanting to take my shit to another level. So I invest in myself, just like I invest in the camera, just like I invest in everything. I share that with y'all. But you know, anything else I get, I'm not on here. Yeah, you know, watch this. I just come on, man. Me broke. Come on, man. That shit. And you know what's funny? I come from broke. I come from sneakers with holes in it. I come from pants fitting in the waist, but not fitting with the length. I come from cutting pants and turning them into jean shorts. I come from hand-me-down clothes. I come from not eating some days. I come from being uncertain where I'm going to live to being a man that could stand on my own and have my own shit and help others. How the fuck can you call me broke when I help so many people? How could you call me broke? See, it's not even a dollar amount. My motherfucking spirit ain't broke. I'm telling you. You ask anybody who be on the phone with me, I walk around making people smile all day. I say stuff. I will never pass a baby or elderly woman without saying something positive to them. How could you say that I'm broke? I ain't in the fucking hood. I got my own car, up to date. How could I be broke when I come from nothing? I don't have what most people have. I don't have um the security some people have. How could I be broke when I still smile? I'm happy. So you rather be rich and sad, looking sad every fucking day, or you rather be broke and smiling? That's nigga shit. I don't succumb. The niggas is broke. What's the diss to niggas? Nigga don't got no money. Nigga ain't no gangster. Well, I ain't no gangster. Yeah, and I don't got no money. Yeah, I don't got no money. Don't ask me for nothing. I ain't got it. Just really think about that. The more money you have, the more money you people gonna ask you for. You got to understand where you, and this is for y'all. This ain't for me. Please do not make this about me. This is for y'all. Yo, manifest your destiny. That's all you got to do. Take an hour out of the day for yourself. Do not deal with anyone. That's an hour. I don't give a fuck if you go in the bathroom and close the door. If you go soak in the tub. If you go for a drive. If you go sit in the car. Take an hour for yourself. Every last one of you. I don't care if you got children. I don't care if you got a wife. As long as you're not neglecting nobody, please take an hour for yourself and get yourself centered and just know what it is that you want to do and what you're trying to do. And that's it. Seriously, do what you have to do for you. You know why? There's no rewind button on life. Some of this time we're never going to get back, right? Do what you got to do for you. Many of you are very, very talented. Many of you, I know it's not popular. I know it's not even cool to say this, but many of you are brilliant, brilliant people. The way you think, the way you process, the way you create, and you wasting it fucking with this internet. You wasting it fucking with this internet. Fuck these emojis you leaving on people's page. Worry about you. Way. Worry about yourself. Yeah, some people gonna call you selfish. Some people gonna say you changed. Yo, what happened to such and such? Fuck them. I gotta worry about me. Because if you don't worry about you, who gonna worry about you? Just really think about that. If you're not worried about you, why should anybody else? If you neglect yourself, why should anybody fuck with you? If you're not confident, why should anybody be confident in you? Why I got Young Dolph looking like that? Let me show you something, because I knew y'all was gonna say that because y'all are uninformed. So, really quick, if I can. I don't owe you an explanation, but I'll give you one. Because I really don't owe you an explanation. You think I got Young Dolph looking like that. Like I set up and said, I woke up and said, this is how I want Young Dolph to look. Hold on. Hold on one second. Oh, I looked earlier. Okay, here we go. So for your information, I don't have Young Dolph looking like that. You wasn't disrespectful, but I don't have Young Dolph looking like that. This is from Young Dolph Large Amount. So all I did was take the picture and take the background out. So for anybody that asks, spread the word. So if you want to come in my comments and say why he do Young Dolph like that at this particular time in the video, this is a still shot. So all I did was take this picture. This is for his video, Large Amounts. This is how he looked. This is what he did. I didn't do it. All I did was take it and take out the background and put that on there like that. And I made it look like he's looking at him because it's the ghost of Young Dolph. I thought it was rather creative. But so that's why that happened. So anybody else, spread the word. That's why that happened. I know I got the flyest thumbnails. I know. But yo, salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Look at this. You need to relax. See? Get them up out of here. Get that person out of here. Please. Thank you. This is the type of people that I'm talking about. How do I need to relax when you ask me a question? I wasn't disrespectful. I just showed you what it was. But how I need to relax? No, you need to fucking relax. Get that individual up out of here. No, get back to your mama, nigga. Matter of fact, I'll do it. This is what they do. See? Like clockwork. You see that? Like clockwork. Why you got Young Dolph looking like that? They're not showing proof. That's not something that I did. This is what it. You need to relax. Just get back to the content. How do you talk to another man like that? And this is my show. You think if Oprah Winfrey was doing a show, let's say a low, not even Oprah Winfrey. You think if Cypher Sounds and Peter Rosenberg was doing a show, could you come in their audience and heckle them? Just really think about it. So get the fuck up out of here now. But then you always blocking people. Yup. I block niggas like that. Skank. Anyway, yo, I appreciate y'all. I gotta go. I gotta learn this thing right here. This is yo. Just Google the Rodecaster Pro 2. When I seen it, I was like,
I gotta have it. Tonight. Tonight is the night. Tonight's the night I get him some shit.
Anyway. Man, rest in peace to Young Dolph. Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man. Rest in peace to Yo Gotti's brother, Big Juk. Nobody wins. Right? Who wins? Who wins? Nobody wins. So yeah, that's it, man. This YouTube is still demonetized, but we working on some stuff, right? We working, and I still come here and talk to y'all. It's never been about money, never no crying and all that shit about none of that shit, man. I just want to provide good content, and I'm here working. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the Interlude TV. That's the other channel who I go live on. That I go live on as well. The Interlude TV. You can see the URL at the top. That's the other channel I go live on there. New content dropping on there. This week, and I appreciate y'all like a motherfucker, man. Y'all fuck with me, I fuck with y'all, and Mr. Sober, the funeral parlor one drops mic.